exhausted. Possibly a little tipsy, but exhausted. So let me catch up on where we are and where we're at. I have been staying with my sister and her family for the last month-ish. Most of April, pretty much all of April, in a little town just outside of Boston. I had the best time. I really enjoyed hanging out with them and getting to spend time with my nephew, and it's been a great month. Today's my first day in New Orleans. It's been a big day. It's not morning, it's like afternoon. So this morning I got up and I headed straight to Café du Monde, which is known for its bagnettes and café au lait. So basically French donuts and coffee with milk in it, which is how I like my coffee. So I walked over there and I got my bagnettes and my coffee. I had an iced coffee and it was delicious. The bagnettes were love. So that was a great way to start the day. And then I stumbled upon a episode of the US Today Show being filmed. Huda and Jenna, the hosts of the Today Show, were there filming segments, and then Trombone Shorty, who is quite a well-known American musician from New Orleans, was there with the band, playing little bits and doing a little show. So I hung out there for a while checking that out because it was something different, a bit cool. And then I wanted some gumbo. So I went to the gumbo shop. It was nice. I sat out in the little courtyard area. I had a delicious seafood gumbo. I had a really nice glass of sangria. It was delicious. I got distracted in the French market. So I wandered through that, looking at all the stalls. I came across this gorgeous smoothie stall and got a giant pina colada. Thus, feeling good. Actually, I feel mostly exhausted. I think the sangria has really knocked me out. That's what I'm up to today. I have booked a Voodoo tour for tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. 9 a.m. I am doing a Voodoo tour. Day 2 New Orleans. It didn't start great. I woke up this morning and I had an email from the people that I'm meant to be doing a Voodoo tour with that I was the only person that booked for the 9 a.m. tour, so they can't run it. And then it was asking me to call them to confirm whether I wanted to do the 12 o'clock one, and I don't have an American SIM. So anyway, I emailed back. I was like, yes, book me into 12. Please let me know you got this email. I can't call. Anyway, so I took myself out to breakfast. I went to the Ruby Slipper Cafe, which has amazing reviews on TripAdvisor, and it was a great experience. So according to like everything I could find on the internet, they're just crazy busy, and they were. And they have a wait list online, I believe, and you usually kind of have to show up and then get put into a wait list and you have to wait for a table. But because it was just me, I showed up. It was about 9 a.m. and I was like, can I have a table? And they were like, oh, do you mind sitting at the bar? Not a problem, straight in. So it was so easy, so convenient. I had this fried chicken with strawberries. It had like a sweet but spicy honey sauce on the chicken, and then it was on top of some French toast bites. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. It was also the best coffee I think I've had the whole time I've been in America. It was like a creamy vanilla iced coffee, and it was delicious. I was so happy. I'm so happy that I went to the Ruby Slipper. I wasn't going to go because I was worried about the wait times and everything, and obviously I wouldn't have gone if my tour had have happened, so it all worked out for the best because that breakfast was delicious. So I've just come back to the hotel room to basically get Wi-Fi so I could see whether the tour people had emailed me, and I literally just got an email from them. So funny the timing that I was back here in Wi-Fi. When they emailed through, they've confirmed that I'm on the noon tour, so that has worked out so perfectly. taking some time to try and organize myself. It's a bit of a mess right now, but tomorrow I take a train. So the train goes from New Orleans to Memphis. It is an 8.5 hour trip. So I leave New Orleans at 1:45 p.m. and I don't get to Memphis until 10 something. Assuming that there are no delays, because I've just been reading what to expect online, and a lot of people are saying that the Amtrak gets delayed. It's like a constant thing, something you can count on. So we'll see what time I actually make it to Memphis. But right now I am just sorting out my carry-on bag, because it is such a long trip, and they do have food. There is a dining cart and snacks and things on the train, but just from everything I'm reading, it's a good idea to take snacks and things with you. So I just ran down to CVS and grabbed some things. Number one recommendation was a nice big bottle of water, so I got some water. I also grabbed some Coke, mainly because I tend to get travel sick, and this usually makes me feel better, like in a car or a bus and things, so just in case. And then just snacks. So we got some Cheeto Puffs. I'm really excited to try this sweet and salty trail mix. So it's M&M's, peanuts, pretzels, and mini chopped chips. All things I love. Should be delicious. I grabbed some smoked shorty sausages. I have no idea. They just looked good. And I have some candy left over from when I was at my sister's place that I bought from Walmart. So thinking I should be set. Sometimes when you're traveling, you have wins, and sometimes you end up staying in a place like this. So I am now in Memphis. I took the train from New Orleans to Memphis. That was a great experience. There is so much leg room. It was a nice, easy trip. It was 8 hours. And it was mostly through Mississippi. There was lots of like swampland. It was kind of interesting to just sit back and watch the countryside go past. So I enjoyed my train trip. Got to Memphis at 10 p.m. at night. Got a taxi. That was all really easy, straightforward. And then I got here. Welcome to the Travel Lodge by Wyndham at Memphis Airport, Graceland. Whoa. Like, I had read the reviews. I knew it was going to be bad, but I did not read the reviews enough. It is bad. But it's only for last night and tonight. Tomorrow I'm out of here. Tomorrow I am on my way to Nashville, and I have got lovely accommodation booked in Nashville, so I'm feeling really good about that. I am literally only here in Memphis to go to Graceland. So that is what I'm doing today. And then I'll be out of here. But this place is gross. It's just, I can't even describe to you how gross this room is, this whole hotel is. It's disgusting. I mean, look at the pillows. They're not even proper pillows. They're like half size. Oh gosh. Oh. Excuse the sweatiness. I just walked back to my hotel from Graceland. I went to reception at my hotel this morning and asked them to call me a taxi so that I could get to Graceland. And the lady rang some cab companies. One went to Message Bank. One said it was going to be an hour wait. So I decided to walk, which was it was about a 30-minute walk. It really wasn't that bad. But on the way back, I stopped at Walgreens and I got a microwave dinner, because at least my room has a microwave. But the area that I'm in is so dodgy that it's like 3:30. I've gotten back. I will not leave this room. probably at all, until I have to go to the bus tomorrow morning. The neighborhood is just dodgy AF, and I do not feel comfortable at all walking around by myself, even really in the day, let alone once it gets dark. Yeah, I'm having microwave pasta for dinner, which is fine. I'm probably going to watch some YouTube, hang out, download some of my videos and stuff on my phone onto my computer, just free up some memory. But yeah, dodgy area. I don't know how much COVID might have impacted Graceland and this whole area. I know when I was in New Orleans and I did my Voodoo tour, that our tour guide was saying that they had been heavily affected by COVID and they were still trying to build back up to the level of tourism they were before. But Elvis Presley Boulevard is disgusting. Like, it's just rundown businesses and like trash everywhere on the side of the road and closed down buildings, and it's not a nice street. And then Graceland itself is just a bit meh. I don't know. There were things that were broken, certain exhibits that they didn't have open, and just things that just kind of made it all fall a bit flat for me. So that was a bit disappointing, but I really did come to see the house, and it was cool to see the house. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Overall, if I was coming back to Memphis, well, I wouldn't come back to Memphis. Let's put it that way. I'd love to know if other people have come to Memphis and possibly like kind of stayed on Beale Street or experienced other areas that I'm not in, and what you thought of it. But for me, Memphis is a big don't bother. Welcome to my crib. What the hell? Yes, this giant apartment is just for me. When I started booking this trip, I just booked in order, not realizing that I had made it so that I was going to be in Nashville on this particular weekend, which just happens to be the weekend of the Eras tour. So Taylor Swift is in town. No, I don't have tickets. But it is crazy busy. And so when I started looking for accommodation, there were very, very few options. And I paid a really decent amount of money. I would not usually spend as much money on accommodation as I did on this place, but I do not regret it. After being in Memphis and being in, a dump. It was an actual dump. To get here and to be in this place is just amazing. Like, I'm so happy that this is my last stay in my trip. So I've just walked down the street. I went to Chipotle. So this is my little setup. I got my little Chipotle here. I got some chips and cheese. I've hardly eaten today because I took the bus from Memphis. I've got a bowl in there. I got my computer out, ready to watch some Daisy Jones and Six on the big screen. Let me give you just a little tour of this place. Like, seriously, I can't believe all this space is for one person. Welcome to my bedroom. The bed looks so comfy. This is my living area. My dining area. I even have a little balcony area out here. Look at that, very nice. The kitchen, which is huge. It's actually bigger than my kitchen in my real house. And then I have my own little laundry, very convenient when you're traveling. And then bathroom, sink. Hello. Nice big shower. So cool. I'm going to Taylor Swift.